Hello, hello! Welcome to the Designer and the Dyer. Today we're doing a Fibreside chat, showing off some other vendors at Sweet Yarns and some new stuff coming to the Designer and the Dyer. So grab a beverage and let's talk fiber. Hello, hello. I lost Lea-Ann. I don't know where she went. She was just here and we got all ready and then she has disappeared. She's no longer on the thing. I wonder if her Wi-Fi went out. She has not messaged me, so I guess I'm wheeling it by myself today, at least until she comes back on. Is she coming? Where is she? Is Lea-Ann in the house? We lost her.
It didn't want me for a moment.
Oh dear. Well,
it still doesn't want
welcome.
me.
We're in the Designer, and this is
messed up.
Lea-Ann the Dyer.
I am here. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but everything keeps freezing.
Yes, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Well, hi everyone. I got
Technology
kicked out.
is not always our friend.
Tell me about it. Oh my goodness. So how is everyone doing?
What are you guys working on? Do you guys knit or crochet while we chat? We should be. Only time I get any knitting done. No, not true.
It's been one of those days.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place here. I apologize. I don't know why I got kicked out. I'm still like, my feelings are hurt.
Is it your Wi-Fi?
Hello, Kelly.
Is your Wi-Fi
no.
the issue?
No, it was my laptop that time that killed me. That killed me, kicked me out.
Kelly's in the house watching us live. Whoop, whoop.
Hello.
I saw Kelly wrote a note. I haven't. Sometimes I don't know what you call it. Stalk. It's not really stalking on.
You're scaring me.
Social media. No, okay. Sometimes I flip through and I see things, but I don't have time to like go and comment or reply or whatever. Okay. And so I noticed she said she was because you posted something on the bariatric knitter group this morning, and she commented saying she was doing her cleaning around us, so she can sit down and enjoy visiting with us today.
Yes,
so nice.
Isn't that wonderful when someone wants to get their cleaning done so that they can sit with you? That makes me happy.
I wish I had my cleaning done. That is not something that's gotten done on the list yet today.
I haven't stopped this weekend, not on cleaning. Well, just doing everything. It's been like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's been like a creative weekend.
Woo!
So that makes me excited.
Yeah, Leanne's been playing with some stuff. Very exciting.
I have.
I've done the usual. Well, Friday and Saturday I was at work. Yay. I love going to the store, and then I also don't love going to the store. You know, some days I wish I was one of those people who just worked from home and could just hang out at home. Like Saturday morning, Friday morning. Which morning was it? I can't remember now. The one morning, anyways, it was gloomy and crappy out, and I cuddled with the dog on the couch, drinking my coffee. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go. Can I just stay here with the dog?
Well, look at that. Kelly is tidying her craft room. Yes.
Ooh, but
So
can watch the computer at the same time. Good job. Cleaning is never done. No, it's
no,
not.
it's not.
I was wandering around the house this morning doing things, and I keep noticing that I got to vacuum again.
Yes, the joys
Frickin'
of
dogs.
having dogs.
I don't know who sheds more, me or the dog.
Okay. Well, yesterday, my little Izzy got into the garbage
No.
in the cabana, and they
Uh-oh.
must have had super fun because every single Tim Hortons cup was ripped to pieces, and they have this thing, they'll pull blankets out of the cabana and drag them across the ground outside. So yeah, I had to do laundry yesterday for the doggies. And yeah, had this big mess. So
Oh, too funny. I was doing laundry yesterday too, but that's the usual for me on a Sunday.
on
Laundry
Sunday,
and groceries.
laundry and groceries.
And I got the wonderful treat of driving my car to the grocery store.
Oh, did you? Oh my goodness, lucky you.
Well, it's hard to fit all the groceries into the cab of the truck.
Okay.
So I took the car. Car is a nice big trunk. And I went to Food Basics and Independent. We're lucky where I live. I'm out in Hanmer, north of the city. And our Food Basics and Independent are like kitty corner across the street from each other. So I started going to both. So I hit up one and then hit up the other one. But
well, there's some things like Food Basics just doesn't carry that you have to get it Independent. I know like independent prices, but there's some stuff over there.
Well, each store has their things, right? And Food Basics can be a little bit less expensive than Independent, but sometimes their stuff doesn't last as long. So generally I don't buy fruits and vegetables over at Food Basics. I only get those at Independent. Even though they cost a little bit more, I find they last longer.
Yes, mine is my beef over Activia yogurt. Over at Independent, they have this flavor I absolutely love. It's pear. It's pear.
Oh, yeah.
And because they came out with pear and mango and another one, but Food Basics carries mango, but they're never bringing in the pear. So it's worth it just to jump across the street and get that pear Activia yogurt. So
yeah,
anybody in my way, look out.
Yeah, and then I get like all my lunch meat over at the Independent usually too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I like going to the deli and having them shave meat for me, and yeah.
So you get exactly what you want.
Yeah, and I just pick whatever's on sale.
I'm still a bologna girl in the old mock chicken. They don't usually have the old mock chicken anymore. They got that new stuff that's kind of gritty, but I'm still old fashioned. Like I was so excited one time I found the and anyone from the 60s, 70s, maybe early 80s might remember it, but remember the loaves with the macaroni and the cheese in it?
Guess what I got?
Oh, you picked that up?
I totally did.
Oh my goodness. Tomorrow
they have it at the Independent, and it was on sale or cheap enough. It was $2 something.
Oh my God, that's my favorite. So on your way by tomorrow,
I'll have to
as
throw
you're
a sandwich
shooting
out
by,
the door
throw a sandwich out the window.
But come catch it. We'll time it, and I'll just toss it out the window at you, and you can catch it.
I'll go get the catcher's mitt.
I don't know how good my throwing will be that way, but we can try.
I don't know how good my catching will be, so we're both in the same boat. So put it in a plastic baggie for me.
Sure.
So
yeah, I got that and 2 kinds of summer sausage yesterday.
Oh, that's another one of my favorites.
Because they were around $2.65-ish.
Not bad.
No.
Go on.
I just get whatever's cheapest and didn't have the week before.
When I was 16, I worked in a German meat market at Danforth and Eglinton. And it was, like, as I said, it was German owned. And so what I would do is the big, long German, I can't show, the big, long German sausages, the real ones.
Yeah.
They used to grind everything downstairs and smoke it and, all their sausages. So I would go into the cooler where the big wax box of these German, not sausages, hot dogs, big long hot dogs.
Okay.
They would be sitting in this wax box, and I would go in there and just mow down on them. between serving customers. Like it was like, get in there and just mow down on these.
Mm.
So that's
There's
another one of
nothing
my
like
favorite.
fresh, good meat, right?
I know. Well, don't get me
That's like,
started
oh,
today.
so yesterday, I made, we had salad for supper. I don't do that
Okay.
too often.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought lettuce the week before, and it's better hurry up and use it. So I picked
Okay.
up some cooked chicken that's already sliced
Yeah.
at the Food Basics for the first time, and tried
Mm.
that out on the salad. And so I made everybody a dish. And
Oh,
I know like Aiden didn't want croutons. She finds them too hard with her braces. And
okay.
then Dan wanted what likes onions, so I put onions in his. I just kind of did toppings on everybody's, and then
Yeah.
so tried out the chicken, and it was actually pretty good.
And that was the Food Basics, like pre-cooked,
Yeah, pre-cooked
pre-roasted.
and spiced. Yeah, and sliced. Ow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did pulled pork yesterday.
Oh, I love doing pulled pork.
Yeah, so I did. Well, actually, I did two because I picked up these big, like a big package of tenderloins. So in one crock pot, I had a maple bacon pork tenderloin going, and the other one I had the barbecue pulled pork. So I was just like so excited. But then last night, I pulled my bean and bacon soup out of the freezer. So
Ooh, nice.
this afternoon, it is going to be bean and bacon soup and garlic.
Well, I've got chili on the stove. I call it cheater chili because I use tomato juice.
Okay. I like tomato juice in my chili.
But it's Dan's recipe. Like I had a recipe where you add in all these ingredients and spices and la la la. And he's like, yeah, this is what I usually do. So it's like ground beef. I browned the ground beef. I added in some onion and garlic.
Okay.
I like to put my chili spice right on the meat after it's browned, and then pour in the tomato juice. And then I usually add some more chili powder after, but yeah. Right. And then I just let it simmer and thicken up, and that's it. So cheater chili, nice and easy.
I am trying to get Kelly's comment there up, but I don't know if you've taken my controls away again.
No, I have not.
She's got this way of taking the control. No, I just usually for some reason it didn't. She is. So
Kelly says she loves putting meals in the crock pot for quick and easy meals. I can make chicken that can be put on salad, used in a wrap, or just eaten as is. Ooh, that's a good idea.
I know. I love wraps or rice bowls. What do you call them? Protein bowls, rice bowls, like the rice and beans. And yeah, I love putting black beans and everything. A black bean kind of girl.
I did chicken wraps last weekend.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah.
I love my
crock pot too, though. It's so easy.
I have 3. I've got a large, a medium, and a small, just in case. In case I entertain at some point.
Yeah, right. Like you're going to.
Well, I used to always do these get-togethers or couple dinners like years and years ago, where I invite a couple over and like I'd have a theme. So one theme was that it was all finger foods and you weren't allowed to eat something yourself. Your partner had to pick up whatever the finger food and feed it to you.
Oh, wow.
So it was a whole evening because it's kind of like a fondue. You sit for hours and you just eat little bits at a time and have a great conversation. So I used to love doing those kind of parties. So maybe again, I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see. But I got 3 crock pots just in case.
Nice.
So
today we are.
Yes.
We're doing a Fibreside chat with the designer and the dyer, of course.
Yes.
And where shall we start?
I think that we should start with, we have 2 makers that bring stuff into Sweet Yarns, and I think we need to start there today. Okay,
we can start with that. So for a long time, I've had pottery in from Kiln Kandy. Her actual name is Sherry. And Sherry is very artsy, I guess you would say.
Yes, she is.
She loves to be creative. No 2 things ever end up the same. She just goes and plays, and they are what they are when they come out. Well, it's true. So she does. So she does all kinds of yarn related pottery. She is a knitter as well. I don't remember if she crochets or not. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I know she spins and weaves as well.
Oh, wonderful.
She's taken on all the things. I actually have some yarn that she spun at the store. It sits on by my desk and I just like looking at it. I haven't done anything with it yet. But yeah, we always have her pottery at the store. So for example, she has yarn bowls and these are some cute little ones I've got.
Oh my gosh, is that one ever sweet?
So she hand paints them. She's very artistic.
Hold it up a little bit there. There you go.
It's so hard. So it's got the cut in it for putting your yarn through.
Oh, is that ever sweet?
Inside, oh, it's blowing out. It's got green polka dots.
Oh, that is so cute. I never saw that on the shelf. When did that one come in?
It's been there for a while. And then I told you last week we had blueberry ones.
Oh my goodness.
This is a blueberry one.
So that will go with somebody's blueberry Sudbury yarn.
That's right.
Darn right. We'll team up.
Super cute.
That is sweet. The blueberries are in the inside too.
Yep. And she hand paints all those things.
Those are really sweet.
She does little bowls for, it's too bad everything's blowing out so badly. She does cute little bowls for like on your knitting table or crochet table for putting stuff in. So I have one like this that she handmade for me that says something about don't step on Lego. Because she knew my son played with Lego all the time. So I always have Lego on the floor. Not so much anymore, but
that one is really sweet.
Made me one. And this one has a yarn ball on it. So I keep like stitch markers, darning needle, little things in here. It's really handy. It'll fit a measuring tape and stuff too. It's a good size.
That's cute. So cute. That's what a good idea. I love yarn bowls as it is.
Yes. And then something new she came out with just recently is some holders.
Oh.
So this one, it's just a funky shape. It's got a big hole in the middle and then some smaller ones along the side. It's a light green color. It's so blowing out today. I can't get the right color. Oh, that's closer.
Oh, that's getting close. It's like like a sage green, a little bit lighter than a sage.
Yeah.
Okay, nice that's green. Beautiful.
So this would be good for holding like pens and pencils, double points, crochet hooks, whatever you want. And then there's this cute mushroom one.
Yes, that's the one I've seen. I love mushrooms.
So it's orange and white on top, and then the side is a nice buttery yellow. And it has some design stamped into the
into the stool part, the stalk. You there, stalk
you
on
can
mushroom?
Kind of see it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that is super sweet too.
Very cool. So those are something new she came out with recently. And they're all well priced. Like they're not overly expensive. This one's $35, that one's $40. But you have to remember, like she cuts all this out, she stamps it, she's got to mold it together, punch all the holes, and she paints them.
And fire a kiln, and that's not cheap. I know. I spent years as a $1 and it's not cheap to fire your kilns.
And then if you just like having some knitting or yarn related pottery around the house, she's done this really cool work sock vase.
See, I need a handle on that one for a tea mug.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Tell her I need one like that size with a handle. I drink all day.
It's a beautiful vase though. And it would be good for if you have straight needles too. You could put them in something like that.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
And then she also does work sock mugs.
Oh my goodness.
They are so cute.
That is sweet.
And it's showing up okay, but there is like it's knitted fabric here is what it looks like. And then she's got the red stripe on that she hand paints. So cool.
That's what I need. But see, I need that, but in that the vase size.
Yeah. So those are a couple of her latest things. And then she's also been playing around making buttons.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got a crazy amount of buttons. All different kinds. These ones are look like birch.
Oh, okay.
The button.
Yeah, they are really blowing out on you today.
I know. It's where the sun's at today, I guess. So they are birch ones. She does really cool shapes and stuff too. Like this is a big leaf button
That
could
would
go
be
on.
super sweet on a shawl.
Yeah. Or
Mhm.
even just a decorative thing on something like a hat.
Oh,
She
yes.
does sweater sets of buttons. These are all a nice cherry red color. They're looking a little orange. Different shapes. These ones are 2 rectangle buttons. This one's really cool too, a dragonfly.
Oh, I know a lot of people. Dragonflies.
Yeah, and she's got some cute little
Collectors.
birds.
So sweet.
Yeah, blue set. She does round buttons, square buttons, all kinds of buttons.
All kinds of buttons.
Ones. And I only brought a few. Like there's tons more at the store. This one's really cool. It's 3D. It's like a little cup. And it's blue on the inside and yellow on the outside. And even triangle buttons.
Oh my goodness.
So if you're doing a sweater, we probably have buttons that'll work for it. If you like some artsy fartsy crazy buttons, yeah, I'm sure I've got something that'll work for your sweater.
Oh yes, no doubt.
Or
it kind of gives it that edge, right?
Decorative piece on something else. Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And another vendor I have besides Bariatric Knitter. I'm not showing any of your yarn today. I didn't bring any home.
That's okay.
But another vendor I have is the Crafting Granny, who is our very own. Oh, Kelly. Kelly says the buttons are so cool. They are so cool. Yeah, Kelly, who is one of our regular viewers, is is called the Crafting Granny, and she makes she teaches Stampin' Up, which is some kind of a card making company, but she also makes cards, and she has some at her store.
Yes.
So she did up some Father's Day ones. Her Mother's Day ones were gorgeous.
Yes.
You remember Lea-Ann mentioned that she had made one in French just for Lea-Ann's mother-in-law.
Just a very special one. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So
these are some men's Father's Day cards. I like this one. It has a campfire on it.
I like that one too.
If he's a barbecuer. There's even a grandpa one.
Oh my goodness. Very nice.
And then I grabbed some other ones too. These are just because ones. So this one has a cute little doggy on it.
Okay.
Then it says, bonjour, I miss you. It's been too long. That's the long and the short of it. Oh. With like a wiener dog. So cute.
Oh, that's cute.
And then this one, just saying hello.
Oh.
This one I love. It's got an alpaca on it. Oh, he's blowing out.
Oh, that's so sweet. What's it say?
You're too wonderful.
Oh.
And there he is. Cute. The alpaca's knitting.
That is so sweet.
And then, yeah, this one says hello. So she does some fancy ones, some, more comical ones, some fun ones. Yeah, whatever you like. And there's a wide variety.
Did you bring home any birthday ones? I need a birthday one for this next week.
Not, but there are some at the store.
Okay. I need a birthday card.
Kelly's cards are priced really well.
Oh, too well.
They range from $3 to $6. She really should be charging more, seeing as each one is handmade and unique. Yes. But they're reasonably priced. So don't think just because it's something unique, it's going to be expensive. It can fit your budget. Yes.
Yes. Well, that's it. When the one she did for me for Mother's Day, when she said the price, I was like, no. So I doubled it because to me, it was worth it. You know what I mean? How often do you get, or someone, she had that done for me in like a couple hours.
And well, she did up a few French ones, but
wow.
For Mother's Day, but yeah.
The service is
on
amazing.
Friday, and she brought them in Saturday, so I could drop it at your place on Saturday on my way home.
It was well received. Very well received. It was just very precious, and it was in French. So
if you're looking for something unique for a card, definitely stop by the store and check them out. We have quite a selection. I just grabbed a few because there was just too many, and I had a hard time choosing. But I tried to get a little bit of a variety to show you guys, you know, she does some fun ones, but also some beautiful ones. And yeah, something for everybody for sure.
What is the date for Father's Day, by the way? I've lost track.
I don't know. It's in June. Isn't June busy enough already? We don't need to celebrate Father's Day. Every day should be Mother's Day. Well, no, as I always say, every day is Father's Day. He gets to do what he wants.
Oh, okay.
June the 16th. So the
June's.
third Sunday.
Okay. I need that Father's Day one. If you can put that Campfire Father's Day one aside, and also.
Sorry, folks, you're not getting it. She already took it.
And also the alpaca one.
You want the alpaca too?
Yes, if you could, please, that would be wonderful.
Alrighty, and then I'll have to look for some birthday ones and send you pictures.
Yes,
so
I
the
need.
Stuff I've showed today doesn't make it onto my Sweet Yarns website because all the things are too unique, and I can't be. It just takes too much time to take pictures of every single thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're interested in purchasing any of it, you can send me a message, and I can send you pictures. I do that quite often for customers, especially the ones that are out of town. And I can do you up an invoice and ship it too. So
now, just a question there that I had to ask, playing devil's advocate
Kelly
here.
says I have lots more at home as well.
Okay. If it is something that someone is remaking to stock and they actually do their photography and send you the picture of that piece and they're going to restock it, is that something that you would put on Sweet Yarns website?
Totally. So if I was having something that, like I've never put, I have tried to have Kiln Kandy's pottery on my website, but it's just so much work because they are all individual. However, if she was going to do a run of, you know, say the gray work sock mugs with the red stripe, I would do that. If she had a run that were all pretty much the same, all the same price, you know, then I totally would. But
and the reason why I'm asking that is, again, you know, I think last week we talked about it, that other makers that can make things that go with the theme of, I guess, we do fiber. So anything like that can come into the store. I mean, please reach out to Lauren and, you know, let's see what we can do.
Yeah. Something else I have at the store that I didn't think to bring was we have tea towels.
Oh, yes.
Well, I should have brought them too. One of my customers weaves beautiful tea towels. Now, that's another thing that is very unique. Everyone seems to be different, so I don't usually take pictures of those either. But I sell her tea towels. So they're either $20 or $25. They're a beautiful large size. They soak up really well. And they're great because a lot of us will do dishcloths as gifts. And so you can throw in a tea towel that's going to match. And yeah, it's very nice.
And last at Christmas time, didn't she do a bunch that had sparkle yarn in it?
Yes, we did some Christmas themed ones. So those we had on the website as a pre-order because she did a bunch that were going to be striped. She had 2 different stripe patterns, and yes, they had the sparkle in them. And you know what? That sparkle, you couldn't even tell it was in there.
No, it was beautiful.
If by feeling it, you would never know. No. It definitely didn't scratch any dishes or anything, but it does add a little something, which was
a
really
little
nice.
something.
Yeah.
Well, that's, again, I mean, I'm sure if someone was interested in buying a tea towel set, because, you know, with colors in kitchens, sometimes people want things to match the color of their wall, or, you know, I'm sure that that could be something that would be shot her way to see if she had that to do some matching tea towels.
Yeah, Claire's done some custom stuff for sure. She doesn't mind doing it. Yeah.
Perfect.
So there are a few things. Anytime you want something unique, definitely we have some stuff at the store.
Well,
not just things you have to make. But I know, like I've suggested before, stuff like dishcloths make a great hostess gift. And so I have quite a few patterns. They're around different holidays. And so I've had a few customers who have done those and then maybe picked up a tea towel or even just gone to the dollar store and got fun napkins to go with it. You can always add a bottle of, fancy olive oil or soap or wine, depending on how you're gifting it too.
Wine always goes.
Wine goes for me. So yeah, those kind of things are fun to do too. So it's a great idea to try and think outside the box a little bit when you're gift giving, as well as trying to think of things you can make and things to include with things you make. So many things.
Too many things. It's this world that our community that we're in is so enabling.
Well, it's fun to do that. But
I know
too, it's about thinking outside of the box.
Yes.
Because, like, for example, when you say knitting, most people think of like wool. They immediately think wool and getting warm and cozy. So, they want hats and mitts, sweaters. That's what you think of when we say knitting. But there's so much out there in the world of knitting.
Oh my gosh.
That does not have to include wool, or it doesn't need to include sweaters, hats, and mitts.
Exactly. Or socks. There's just so much. There is so much. Like,
so it's fun to think outside the box a little bit sometimes. And that's one of my jobs as a yarn shop owner, is to think outside the box for you and get your
creative juices
inspired.
flowing.
Yes. Creative
juices flowing.
That's a good one. And that's what we did not too long ago when we were talking about some options for using your fingering weight yarns.
Oh, yes.
We did some knit ones and some crochet ones. And that actually inspired me. I, of course, started another project.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You want to go for it? You want to show that one? I haven't started anything other than, I just been on product.
Well, I've been working on all kinds of things, but I couldn't resist starting something else because I'm a doofus head. I do this.
She said it, not me.
I do it all the time. I get myself going and, I'm just going to start that. No idea when it'll ever be finished, but I was inspired actually by crocheting this time.
Oh, yes. After
I
you said it, I printed it.
A few weeks ago, the Battenberg blanket pattern, which is a free pattern for making a blanket. And it was in our suggestions of things you could do, things you could crochet with fingering weight yarn. However, I'm not using fingering weight yarn. I'm using DK weight yarn.
Oh.
Because I was looking at my stash of crap around the house.
Okay.
All kinds of leftovers. And I have this large bag of DK weight leftovers.
Nice. Okay.
And so I decided I would try doing the Battenberg blanket with DK weight leftovers. And I've gone a little crazy already.
I printed it off, but I haven't even looked at it. So it's fingering weight, is it?
Okay, so it's suggested fingering weight, but you can adapt it for any weight of yarn that you want to do.
I'm sorry, folks. I am so thirsty today.
I know, same.
My
throat's really dry.
So
it uses, you can adapt it to any weight of yarn. I'm doing DK weight because that's what I had in lots of scraps, and I'm using a 4mm hook.
Okay.
And I just started making squares. Okay, so a couple of things about this, because I have seen many scrappy blankets where you're doing like squares, and I have a hard time doing them because they're visually too busy for me. I think Kelly was the one who said that. I need some space. In between the different colors. I can't do it putting color beside color color, and them not all. It's got to be cohesive for me. For me. Yeah. That's just me.
I'm the same way.
So I got excited about the Battenberg blanket pattern because there's white space around every single color.
Yes. And it's not, I have to butt in there too.
Yeah,
One thing about the Battenberg is it's not a wholly crochet square.
No,
it's very close.
Grannies.
Yes, because I do not like anything that's my toes are poking through.
No, I don't either.
That I can't handle.
Yes, I've already gone a little crazy.
Oh, no.
I just started like last weekend. Oh yeah. So what I was gonna say was, so looking at the pattern, a couple of things. It's from a UK designer, but she has done UK terms and US terms because they are different. So we generally, because we're in Canada, we use the US terms, and so in the UK they go up a size for the description of the stitch. So what we consider a double crochet, they call a treble. So it's nice that she's divided the pattern up to have the US terms and the UK terms. The UK ones are actually first. And the other thing I really like that she does is she gets you to do all your colored squares first, and then you can space them out and see how many white squares you're going to need to fill in between, or whatever, let's say, main color you want to use for the rest of it. And then you, as you're making your white squares to go in between all the colored squares, you actually join them as you go. So I've started making colored squares. So I've got, like, I've been busy just playing with squares. I stopped counting how many I've done because it's just too much fun.
How many works in progress do you have on the go now?
Just that I'm actually working on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Really? You're actually doing good right now.
7 or 8. I have other whips that haven't been touched. Oh, I forgot. Oh, 9. Cheaper by the dozen. Isn't that how it goes?
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
good as long as it's under a baker's dozen.
I guess we should count ourselves lucky. She's usually a lot more than that. But I do have to say something right now. I have a story. Not about your squares. I just noticed she held up her blue mama tote. So this is a really sweet story. So it would be last summer in the spring, I guess, summer. A friend of mine, I've always wanted a blue mama basket. So last summer, she was at a yarn show, a fiber festival, and Blue Mama was there. So she asked me if I wanted one. I said yes. She asked me which one. She showed me some pictures, and I said, that's it. So anyways, and they're not cheap, but I just love them. So anyways, she brought it home to me, and I refused to use it. It's too pretty. Like, I don't want the leather handles. I don't want the leather handles to be nicked up. I don't. So anyways, a couple of weeks ago, a dear friend of Lauren's and Sweet Yarns is moving. So she donated 2 matching Blue Mama baskets. One's a really huge square one, and I was looking at it going, oh no, too big for me. And then there was a smaller one. So of course I had my eyes set on the smaller one, but Lauren wanted 2 matching ones. So in return, and I'm very happy about this, Lauren gave me hers. She gave me her Blue Mama basket, and she's been using this for a couple years now. And see, it's actually really good. It stood up the test of time. The handles are really aged well. Like, I used to tool leather. So it's really aged well. So now I have a Blue Mama basket.
And I have 2.
That I can use, and the other one stays at home and just looks pretty. So
this is the smaller one, and then the bigger one matches exactly. And so I've been using this now for the crocheting the baby or the blanket.
There you go. So it worked out really well, because now I have one that's been used that I do not mind taking out with me, and my new one can stay in pristine condition and stay at home.
You are so
I'm so happy about that. You're talking to the girl that gets really, full of anxiety when I buy a magazine at the store and they throw it in the bag and they bend a corner or something. It doesn't work for me.
So I just counted. I've made 19 squares so far.
19. Holy crumba.
But they don't take long. And what I did the other day, because I had 12 done. I had them at the store. So I weighed them.
Okay.
And I'm using about 3 grams of yarn each.
Oh,
And
nice.
they're just under 3 inches. So
Wow.
I'm just going to keep playing with a hook.
And what size are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just making
you're just going for broke. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just using vintage DK, which is one of the yarns I carry at the store, and I have lots of scraps of vintage DK.
Okay.
I may put a call out to my customers and see if anybody wants to donate.
Donate some for. There you
Well,
go.
it's just because I'm gonna be have very few colors, and so I might need a few others. So I'll see if anybody wants to swap or at least donate, or I can buy it off them like scraps. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I was going to put a shout out.
a little bit.
I want to do a just a jean quilt, like, 12 inch by 12 inch squares, and then sew them together. And I want to put that on my bed. And I was thinking of the Badenberg for a foot cover on the bed on top of the blue jean. So that's where my mind was going with that. So I don't have as many to do. So,
well, I'm just having fun doing them. And then my plan is I will probably get white. Or maybe Snow Day or Mochi in the vintage DK and do the squares around it. We'll see.
That would be very nice.
But that's where I'm going with that. I haven't got that far in the pattern, but
I love Mochi.
Yeah. So vintage has a white called Snow Day, and then it has a creamy white called Mochi. And honestly, it depends on what colors you're using. Like Snow Day looks so good with their smoke colorway, which is their light gray. Mochi doesn't look quite as good with that one, but it depends on what you're doing, I guess. So yeah, I've cast on something new. What else is new?
Oh my goodness.
They don't take that long and they're super fun to do. I've even been tucking in my end, like the starting end. They're all tucked in. Yeah.
She's just rocking it. You're rocking it. I haven't even got back to anything. Like it's getting kind of crazy, like this week I have a new system.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Systems. You're always doing a new one and never get anywhere.
This is my new system. I can't show you what's on it, but this is it. Every day I fill out what's got to be done. So I am happy to report that I got into cones. Last night. This is the boucle. It's 85% alpaca with 17% nylon. And this is for the broom. How do you say that one?
I say broom. It's BRUME, broom sweater. Hold on. I will find the picture because I think it's still here.
There we go. Yeah, it's BRUM. Yes. So this is it. We put out a call. This was custom order. And so what I wanted to get at this, I don't know if I can. There we go.
It's so nice.
It's blowing out. It's so squishy, beautiful. So anyways, this is actually custom orders. So when we put the call out that we were going to do this, the clients were able to choose the color that they want. And so what I'm doing now with custom orders, so these are 1,100 meters on these. So there's plenty. They're a very generous 200 grams. So I think there's some of them are like 238 grams. I just started winding and giving more.
Nice. So it's not something you're regularly carrying.
No, I don't.
For the bariatric knitter. No. And so it was a custom and you really don't want to have leftovers. And so yeah, you're being a little generous with the yarn so that you don't have to worry about having any stock left.
Stock left, exactly. So what we're doing is for those clients, think in airport terms, clients and
All good.
patrons, is there is going to be the mini skeins, which will be for testing the dyes for the color that they want. So this way I can give an accurate color that they're choosing, and then that will go with the skeins so that they can have that too. So
awesome.
I know. Get it
And
done,
you had
get
some
it ready.
leftovers, so we were able to put in 2 more sweater quantities.
Yes, I did. Surprisingly, somebody made a mistake in our favor. It's usually the other way around, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
When somebody short you, they don't over give you stuff.
Exactly. So I have another customer who messaged me. She had been out of town for quite a few weeks, out of the country actually for a little while, and she just got back and she's like, I think your pre-order's closed, but can you happen to, or do you think you can get me a kit anyways? So I said I'd ask, and Lea-Ann found out that she actually had enough for 2, so I'm getting one too. Yay!
Yes, I just announced to her last night, and I said you are lucky ducky. Someone sent extra, so yeah, there is more for 2 more.
Is gorgeous. It is. And you can all be jealous of my sweater whenever I get it finished.
You hear that? Whenever. Yeah.
Well, you know, my tops and sweaters haven't been moving too quickly lately.
They haven't been?
No,
I know.
Because I've been working on other things. But hey, since we did our last Fibreside chat, I have started. I think I only had this as a gauge swatch for the Fibreside chat last time. I'm doing the Stria cardigan.
Yes, you are.
And I've got a full stripe pattern done in my sweater, and that's as far as it's gotten.
Oh, she cracks me up.
Hey, I cracks me up. Get entertained. I just have too many projects that I want to work on. And so this is the picture of the actual cardigan I'm making. And you'll see she only has 4 colorways for her stripes. I'm using 6 because I couldn't decide. And yeah, I got my 6 colors in, and I've just started the repeat of the colors. So I gotta work on it. There
you go.
Yeah, the time where I had been working on this is now crocheting square time instead.
Oh, she kills me. She kills me.
Wait, I had this. I guess I had a craving to do some crocheting.
There is no words that I have right now. I'm sorry.
It just happens sometimes. I needed to crochet, and that pattern just spoke to me.
It spoke to her, and it just materialized. Well, I have not been on. The only thing I have done fiber related for the last couple of weeks is dyeing yarn, getting these orders ready, and we have new products coming in the store this summer. As I keep saying to people, this summer is going to be very exciting, very, very exciting. So this weekend, I have now come out with, I think I should show show the picture that I just put up today before we came into StreamYard.
This one?
Yes. So I put a picture up on the Bariatric Knitter this morning saying I had surprise products that were going to come into Sweet Yarns next week. Unfortunately, I had hoped to have them done, but my elastic was a little too thick. So we are having automobile air fresheners, and I have done 11 designs for knitting, crochet, yarn, and fiber. So there will be something for everyone.
They are so cute. I've got a sneak peek at the designs.
I spent all Friday designing, and then reworking the designs on Saturday, and I didn't get to press in until yesterday. So because it is summertime, these air fresheners, we are going to be offering different, I was going to say flavors, but you'll understand flavors when I say what they
are. Different scents.
So we will have like pear, Activia yogurt. There will be
Okay,
pear
so
and
if anyone wants to bring a treat for Lea-Ann, it's pear Activia yogurt.
oh my God, I can never get enough of it. So there will be pear and apple, blueberry, there'll be fig, coconut vanilla, we'll have green apple, cucumber melon, and peach.
Crap, I can't decide coconut or cucumber melon.
Well, it all depends on the design that you choose, right? So, shall we
True.
start with crochet, or do you want to go knitting, or do you want to go yarn related?
Oh, whatever you want. What's on top? Just do that one.
Okay, well, how about we'll start with the one that I put up on Bariatric Knitter this morning,
Okay.
just the shape of it, which was that first one there.
Yeah.
So this is our first one, a
Knitting
little
takes
French.
balls.
Knitting takes balls.
A little
And
French bulldog.
yes, and our backs are even done. Look
Woo!
at that. And there is our YouTube channel on the back, so you'll never forget how to find us.
Nice.
So knitting takes balls. I don't know. I have not scented them yet. Okay, this is one of my favorites. This was the last one I did. I was really getting into this at that point.
You see, you say I'm bad about my knitting and crocheting and having too many projects. Yeah, you go a little design crazy on the iPad.
I have been doing graphics for years because remember I used to do car decals too. And so when I have the opportunity to do something pretty crazy, yeah, I get absorbed. So this one says, behind every knitter is a huge pile of yarn on the back. And it's got fireworks and stars and yeah. And all these balls I colored in all myself. Yes. Wow. And that's a lady's hands. And that's her head down there. I put her head in. I put a head in there.
Nice.
So she's holding that sign up. So yes, behind every knitter is a huge pile of yarn. So this one is kind of twofold.
Okay.
So this one is knitter by day, hooker by night. Darn right. Darn right. And there you go. So knitter by day, hooker by night.
Nice.
And here is the back.
I'd like that in coconut scent, and I'll hang it in the truck.
And
Dale'll be pissed.
So we have that one. Okay. So I was trying to design something for everybody, you know, in just different styles, because some of us are humorous, some aren't. But this one is here, knit the stress away.
Oh,
there's somebody nice. And they're knitting in there. And on the back, we have our hands with our knitting needles.
Lovely.
So there you go. You got to have one of those. And of course, today's good mood is sponsored by knitting.
Knitting! Yay!
Yes. And there is our back on that one.
Very pretty.
There, I hope people are liking these. So, of course, I will get to more crochet ones. I ran out of time. There is today's good mood is sponsored by crocheting. So, those who crochet, there you go. And you have your little crochet hook and your ball on the front and the back.
Yes, we do try to be, it may not always sound like it, but we do try to be craft inclusive.
Yes.
The Designer and the Dyer and the Bariatric Knitter and Sweet Yarns.
Yes, yes.
I know, like,
so we get everything.
I call a lot of our events like knit night and stuff, but crafting of any fiber-related crafting is welcome, of course.
Yes. I mean, what else can you call it?
Knit night.
And
crafting night, fiber night. It's just not as good.
It just doesn't. Yeah, crochet night. I don't know. Beer night. Okay. So on the crochet the stress away. So on these ones you do have both, and there is our back with our crochet hook and our yarn. So yeah, if you like a little bit of floral ones or some floral, oh my goodness. Okay, I love this one, and I did 7 of them. So this one is
Lea-Ann's favorite.
I turn strings into things. What's your superpower? And there's this kitty cat flying through the air, chasing a yarn of ball. or a yarn of ball, a
ball
ball of
of
yarn. Oh my goodness, you think I was into something today. And then on the back, you got your close-up of your kitty
Oh,
and he's
cute.
getting closer to that yarn.
Very
There
nice.
you go. And the next one, oh my gosh, okay. I believe this. If yarn can't fix it, it's a serious problem. Anyone agree with that?
Totally.
And there's our back on that one, because you gotta like chill it out. Now, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, we'll go with this one. I could not decide.
So
I was having so much fun. Okay, so in my defense, I was left unsupervised and the yarn shop was open.
Nice.
And there is our back right there.
A cute pile of yarn.
Okay, I don't know. I have a problem figuring out what my favorite is. I think I'll have like a whole array of them hanging in my car eventually. Okay, this one is for you empty nesters. It says knit. This one I spent a lot of time. Knitters don't fear empty nest syndrome. They're imagining your bedroom as a perfect craft room. That took me a long time on that one.
Great.
And here's the back. We have our knits, and this one's kind of blowing out a bit, but it's like purples and peaches and pinks and right. So cute. I will have more coming out, but unfortunately, we have so much that's coming out this summer with the designer and the dyer and the bariatric knitter, because sometimes I do forget that I am the bariatric knitter sometimes.
And sweet yarns, yep.
And sweet yarns, and we have anniversary
anniversary gift. Yep, you're dying
gift
for that.
Coming up, and I'm dying for that. And
we're
and then
something from the designer and the dyer too.
Yes, in that box. And then we have the new products that will be coming out, which are all geared towards fiber, knitting, crochet. There'll be weaving stuff in here as well. And so there's all that. And then the bariatric knitter still has to hustle her butt and work a little bit. So,
well, she has been dyeing some other yarn.
Yes.
We're working on a new set of truffle colors.
Diane, why did I forget about that?
I don't know. Lea-Ann's dyed up most of the colorways already. And so I started winding them.
Do you have them with you today?
I can grab the Barbie one.
Oh, okay.
It's already done. I did Barbie and that's it. That's as far as I've gotten. Hold on just a second.
I did forget that that's what I had done last week, that I was starting to dye new truffle packets. So these ones are pretty cool, I think. I keep getting
my tiny little office. Okay, so if you haven't seen the truffles before, I hand wind all these lovely little treats.
She does.
Lea-Ann hand dyes all these lovely little minis. And so there's at least 50 grams of fingering weight yarn in here. And this is the Barbie set. So you've got Barbie pink.
It's glowing out.
And black. I know it is. It's going to be awesome though.
Yes. So it's a black. It's identical. It's actually Barbie and Friends skein. And it has been separated into the colors. So
solid colors.
Yes.
So totally awesome. Yeah, the pink is way blowing out, but is like Barbie hot pink.
It is like bright fluorescent pink.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Do you have a white piece of paper? I wonder if that will help. You have that natural light coming in, so I don't. But anyway, so truffles will be coming out. This is a whole other ball game.
Whole new set of colorways.
Yes, on all new fun stuff. And these ones are 60-gram packs. So there's 3 minis in each pack. So they are all full minis. So those will be coming out.
They seriously just fit in here. Like I had to squeeze them in, and like they're popping up the lid. I would take it off, but I have so much trouble getting them on.
I know.
I get them pretty good sometimes, and other times, like,
Just
they
not
don't
get
want to
them out.
cooperate. So we're
And
not taking it off.
again, like we did at LYS Day,
Yeah.
there will be a ticket in one of those ones for a prize, like
Awesome.
last time. And this is just my gift for all those that are special and support us, and the Bariatric Knitter and the Designer and the Dyer at Sweet Yarns. At some point, we are going to bring back the once a month skein giveaway. But I think we're going to start that probably in September, because there's just, I got to get through so much. So we will do themes again, but this time we will be announcing that here on the here on the Designer and the Dyer live, and then people can send Lauren the pictures of the themes. And if you are the one that gets chosen and it's your colorway that is chosen, then you will get that one skein of that dye, the first dye, and it is yours because I love you.
So nice.
No other reason, just because I love you. I love people. I love making them happy.
Good.
So that is it. So, I have a lot of air fresheners that I have to do, but they're like super cool.
They are. I can't decide which one I want. I want all of them.
That's why I said you're going to have them hanging from your mirror, like a whole whack of them. Remember how they used to put dice?
Oh, yep.
Or the little pom-poms across the...
No, only one or two. I don't know if all of the smells would be so great together all at once.
Well, they're all fruits. It'd be like going into Food Basics on a warm day.
You have a fruit salad in your car.
There you go. A little vanilla and coconut. It sounds like pina colada.
Yeah,
that vanilla, coconut, a little pineapple, a little mango. They're right.
Well, where else could you hang them? You could totally hang them in your craft room. If you want
a closet.
Did I? Bag.
I thought I got
lost you for a second.
Again. Yes, I figured it might have been me. Yes, in your project bag. Actually, I could probably do that.
In your sock drawer?
I could probably do mini ones that will go in project bags. I mean, you wouldn't want to put some of my... Yeah, that would be kind of overpowering, but we could put out a set of little mini ones, because I know for years there used to be a woman that used to take scrap fabric, and she used to make these little just scrap fabrics, and she used to make these little lavender pouches for people's project bags for individuals. I just use the word people, and I don't mean it that way. I don't mean it disrespectfully anyways. Yeah. But you used to buy like a set of 5 or a set of 10, and you crunch them all up. Well, I still am crunching them, but they don't have much smell left in them. So I'm thinking, maybe some mini little fresheners to pop in your bag. It just, I don't know. Just you open it up and
your sock drawer.
It smells so good. Yes.
Wherever you want it.
Drawer.
And with your sweaters, folded up sweaters, tuck it in there.
Yeah, actually I could do someone that smell like cedar. Cedar keeps moths away.
Yes, it does.
I actually do have I have cedar essential oil up there.
Awesome. Hey, there we go. More ideas for Lea-Ann to do.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
If there is something special that that there's a saying that you like, or a saying that means something to you,
send it our way.
Send it to Lauren's way.
Yeah. Well, send it our way. Lauren will take care of getting
Lauren will take care of it. Lea-Ann avoids correspondence. Yeah.
All good.
She's faster than I am.
I'm the secretary for this team.
Yes. So yes, if you have something special that means something to you, or you know what, if you have someone special in your life that you want to do one for, and you have a word that you use for them, or that, shoot Lauren a text. I don't mind doing the graphics and printing one up.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
So I am like, that is it for me. I'm sorry. I mean, as much as I love doing lives, I really want to start sending.
She wants to go play with the smells.
I want to play
And
with the smells.
I need to go stir my chili. And the
Yes,
kids
you
will be
do.
home soon. And then we're making biscuits.
Oh, you're doing biscuits.
Yeah, I gotta make biscuits.
Well, I'll be waiting outside tomorrow morning for my mac and cheese sandwich to come
And
flying.
throw you a biscuit as well.
Whole wheat bread or white?
We only have white at my house.
Okay, that's good. I'm good with white. Lettuce? Mustard?
If you really want it. I think I have lettuce left. I didn't use
Yeah.
it all in our salads yesterday.
Do you have mustard?
Yep.
Okay, that's the only way I like it, mustard.
You're so funny.
You do put margarine on the bread, right?
I do, yes. My
Thank
daughter
goodness.
does not.
I
don't
don't
get
understand that.
I
No,
needed the bread sealed so
exactly.
other things don't soak into it.
My ex-husband was like that. He was one that you only put margarine, like a skim of it, on one slice of bread. The other you left it. And I thought that kind of defeats the purpose. Like you have to have that protective layer, right?
Yeah, I always put on margarine or butter.
Yes.
And then I usually stick on like Miracle Whip if I'm making a meat sandwich. And
Okay.
yeah, gotta have it on there. Even if I'm doing a like peanut butter and jam sandwich, it needs the margarine first.
It does. It does. Does anyone else agree with us? Like, yeah. I don't know what it is with these fellas, but no.
Yeah, no.
And then they wonder why their sandwich is soggy when they take it to work.
Yeah, you didn't seal it properly.
Exactly. Talk to a woman. We know how to seal sandwiches to make it through the day. We've been doing kids since they were young, right? So
yep. That reminds me of the Big Bang Theory. Sheldon was particular. I remember he got a sandwich one time and he was all pissed off because they didn't layer it properly. I'm like, yeah, I told you already.
Oh, no. Oh my. Well, I will be waiting out front with bells and whistles.
Oh, there we go. Kelly says, I need the margarine first, but my son thinks the sandwich is ruined if it has butter or margarine. Oh, he's crazy.
What is it with fellas? They don't get it. That's the problem.
Not everybody does.
No,
Not everybody is as smart as we are.
You margarine butter likers? Oh, God. Okay.
Yes. All right. Shall I close us out then?
Out.
All right. Thank you for joining us today. We had a great time chatting with you that we're here live. And for those watching us later, we hope you enjoyed it too. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And make sure the bell is turned on so you'll get a notification when we go live again or post a video. Make sure to follow us on social media and Ravelry as well by clicking the link in the description box below. And until next time, have a fiber-filled day.
Blessings, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.